Yes, Blade fam, what is good? Welcome to episode number 10 of Blading with Bill. So I can't believe that we're already on double digits. It's the start of March and we're on episode 10. It's kind of crazy. I want to start by saying a massive thank you to everyone that has shown love and support so far. I wasn't really expecting it to do this well, especially this quickly. You guys have just kind of gone bonkers for it, and from the bottom of my heart it means so much. Like, it's made it all worth it. It's given me drive to keep pushing it, to just keep smashing out this content, keep making more wacky and crazy videos, keep challenging and pushing myself, and yeah, just to keep doing what I love and keeping you guys happy, getting you guys inspired, getting you motivated, getting you out there. So I'm sort of loving the energy and how we're bouncing back off each other. So yeah, massive thank you. I hope things just keep growing and we're just going to keep pushing it. So yeah, episode 10, we're here. Just going to give you guys a little run through of what's to be expected today. We are doing a long rail challenge. So I've basically got two really long rails lined up. They're probably the longest rails I can think of in the southwest. There's probably some more further up that are a little bit longer, but the first one is in Plymouth. It's in a school. It's sort of really mellow kinked down a long path, and I'm going to see how many goes I can get it in. Then there is a second rail in Exeter that's very similar, but there's a curve at the start. And I'm going to see if I can get that one in less attempts or more attempts. I'm basically just going to challenge myself and see how quickly I can do them both. So long rails aren't everyone's thing. They're definitely not the most entertaining thing in the middle of a section, but for me, I absolutely love them. I guess I was going to compare it to the feeling of surfing. You're just kind of riding it, you're in that moment, and when you get that perfect balance point and are just literally surfing down it, it feels incredible. Like, I'm all about that. I love a long rail challenge, so today should be pretty fun. Now, both the rails are in schools. It is the weekend, so I should be okay. I'm hoping I can get in and not get any problems. They're both fairly easy to get into, so it should be all good. I have done both rails before. The second one took me a couple goes, probably about 10, and I've done the first one multiple goes, and I'm pretty sure once I tried doing it with my backpack on for a joke at the start, and I actually did the whole thing first go. Now, I've got good balance, but I don't feel it's what it used to be. So that's kind of what today's challenge is about. I've also got a couple spots that I'm going to use in between. So we're going to go to the one in Plymouth School first, then I'm going to drive up to Exeter. We're going to skate the new ledge for a little bit, have like a midday warm up on that. I've got a square rail called BT rail that's really fun. We're going to skate that for a bit, and then we're going to go to the school, try the other long rail challenge, and then I've probably got a few other little street spots where we'll just get some fun clips in between. So yeah, that is basically today's plan. I'm going to show you guys a clip of the longest rail that I've done in the past. I'm just going to pop it up on the screen now. This rail was incredible. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and unfortunately it's gone now, but this is Devonport rail. Apologies for the quality of the footage. It looks like it's filmed on a potato because it's super old. Look at those sweatpants, look at that t-shirt, and just look at my style in general. But yeah, that rail was so fun. We used to go there most weekends, session it, see who could get down it first, see how many switch ups you could do until you fell off it. Like, we had a ton of fun on that thing. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the only people to get down it were me and Nick Bone. So yeah, not entirely sure on that. But yeah, Devonport rail was super fun. Probably the longest rail I've done, and probably the longest rail I know of in the UK. If you guys know any other long rails and want to chuck them my way and give me the challenge, I'm all up for it. So give me a shout in the comments, give me a direct message on Insta, anything like that. Super keen to see what long rail spots you've got. The longest rail I've ever actually been to is the famous 666 rail. So in 2019, me, Nick Bone and Matt Smith went to Cali, and one massive aim of that trip was not only to see the 666 rail, but I wanted to do it. I know it's the world's longest handrail that's been done. I know it's already been done, but for me, that would be a massive accomplishment. So we went there. It was kind of hard to get into. We actually ended up getting to the rail from the bottom. So walking up that path and just seeing it grow and get longer and longer and longer was absolutely mind blowing. We've all seen the clips. Rob G, Haffy, and I think there's a Russian guy that did it. I'm probably going to get that wrong, but I'm sure there was a Russian guy that did it as well, sole to front side. So I gave it a really good go. It's actually surprisingly high, particularly for America. I probably tried it about 300 times. The guys just sort of slugged it out with me and tried filming it and stuck with me through that one. Bit of a funny story, I actually jumped to it so many times I ripped my stomach muscle. I just overdone it. We're in Cali for 3 weeks. I've been skating every single day, doing loads of high jumps. And yeah, I'm not going to go into details, but it wasn't too good. I ended up in hospital. I was okay, but like, it wasn't the ideal situation, especially in America. I wasn't insured for aggressive skating and all this stuff. So like, it turned into a bit of a pain, but I was in hospital for a day and then we went straight to Mexico and got drunk. So yeah, pretty funny story. I'm gonna try and find the footage for that one. I'll pop it up on the screen to show you roughly how far I got down it. If I can't find that footage, I'm really sorry. It's gonna be on an old phone somewhere, but I'm gonna try my best. And it was basically so incredibly quick, I couldn't control it. It's pretty safe until you get to this one point where it drops away on the left-hand side. There's like a drainage ditch and the drop's actually pretty scary. So I didn't put any wax on it. I was on Batnugan going down and just losing myself. My feet were getting ahead of me. I was getting close to that ditch and it was pretty scary and dangerous. So I actually went to the shop and bought like a massive pack of sandpaper. We spent ages trying to slow the rail down and it literally didn't make any difference. So after a good couple hours there, I mean, even the boys were tired because of the heat. I was absolutely knackered. My stomach started hurting and I basically had to give up. But it was still super fun to see it, to give it a few goes, and I still do want to do it. Like at some point in the future, I do plan on going back just for myself. It's not really, you know, like I said, it's not that entertaining, but for me to say that I did the 666 rail, I would absolutely love. I've actually got the wheel that was in Bone's skate whilst he was filming me do it. It's almost like a Higgs and Boasting. I'm hoping you guys can see that. I'll also put like a little close-up on the screen now just so you can see the shape of the wheel. And that was like my little memento to keep from the 666 rail, because that's like the memory of it. And I don't think I ever actually got Bone a second set of wheels. So sorry, mate, maybe I need to sort you out. But yeah, there's a little intro. I'm also going to do a little van tour at the end because we didn't do that in the last video. I've also set up a Patreon because I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff on there, a lot of exclusive content. There's going to be early releases of this. I've got a load of unreleased footage and unseen edits that are going to be going on there, sorry. I'm going to be doing product reviews, some skate modification and some other stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to put a link to that at the end. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it at the end as well, but just to let you know that there is a Patreon set up now. If you would like to support me, I'd be so massively appreciative of that. So yeah, there's the intro. I'm all but ready to go. The sun is shining. We're going to get to that first school, try and get down this rail, not knacker myself out too much and have a fun day. So I'll see you guys when we get to the spot. So we have just got to the school. The gates are wide open, which is nice and easy to get in. There's quite a few cars parked in here, but I don't think it should be a problem. I'm pretty sure last time I came here with G, we actually got locked in. So I'm not driving the van in because we had to climb that horrible fence. So yeah, just gonna walk through the school, not look too suspect, get up to the rail and see if we can make it happen and see how long it takes. All right, we're here. There's a few people playing football, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. I'm pretty sure it's a bit wobbly down the bottom. Oh, maybe not. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the one on the right, as you can see. It's just got loads of like chilled little kinks. It's not ridiculously long, but it's long enough. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure the floor's all good, give the rail a little wobble test, get some wax on it and see how long it takes. All right, it is pretty wobbly in places. Just going to do it anyway, but it doesn't help the balance. And then I'm just going to show you the floor. There is a load of gunk and build up, and annoyingly, exactly where I want to take the run up, there is like a disgusting puddle of sludge and muck. So I'm going to have to start here, get a super short run up, jump on, and yeah, get busy. Also, the weatherman has lied once again. It's not looking too good. So just going to get on with it as quick as I can and get down it. Well, I'm wet. I mean, I saw that cloud coming, but I didn't expect it to come that quick or to be that heavy. I just thought I'd carry on. It wasn't fun, but we got it done. The second I landed it, typically the rain stopped. So I did another one, as you saw, just to get a clip in the dry. There was some water on the lens, so I didn't want it to be too gacky. I think it took me about 17 goes. I'm gonna have to double check when I get home and edit this. But if you could see what I'm dealing with, I know I've already shown you, but after it actually started raining, I had to take my run up through here. It just got so sludgy. I mean, yeah, you can imagine. I'm barely rolling when I jump up, and then the point of lock on has got all this splatter. The one good thing is, when the rail got wet from the rain, it actually made it pretty quick. I was struggling at the start, but I'm soaking, man. I'm absolutely soaking. I should have had my little hat on from last week, my umbrella hat. That would have helped me out. Yeah. Oh well, we got it done. I think 17 goes, and then I did it twice back to back. So typical, really. I was hoping it to get a bit quicker. I'm actually going to have to count these up in the van, so I know what I've got to beat at the next one. But yeah, what a mission. That rain was horrible. I'm all muddy and wet and going to smell like a wet dog, but it's all good. I'm going to give it one more go, see if I can do 3 in a row, just for fun, and then get to the van, try and dry off a bit, get up to Exeter and have a little go on this ledge and a few other spots before we hit the second long rail. So one more hit and then we'll get on the road. Somehow, some way, 3 times in a row. Must have unlocked that balance cheat. Brought it back from all those years ago. Right, I'm done. I'm wet. My skates are disgustingly dirty. I'm gonna have to stop at a shop and get some wipes, I think. Try and wipe off the crap. I mean, I'm struggling to go up this tiny little bank. Like, oh, look at it. But we got it done. I'll give you a shout in a bit when I'm back in the van and dried off. All right, I'm back in the van. I've dried off a little bit. There's mud on literally everything. The tripod, my phone, me, like everything just copped it somehow. Just to give you guys an idea of what we're dealing with. Not good, but I wasn't going to give up that easy. I actually have the little microphone, which I was going to wear, so I could talk whilst I was on the rail. I thought it'd be quite funny, but I saw that rain cloud and just thought I don't have time. And I didn't because I got soaking. But enough of that. We're going to get on the road, get up to Exeter. It's about 45 minutes away. We're going to have a warm-up on that new curve ledge, which you've probably seen in What's Brewing last week. Just found out as well that there might be a few guys already skating it, so that'd be cool. Might catch up with Jen, James and Andrew. So yeah, we're going to get up there, see if those guys are there, have a little session, then move on to another spot, and then hit the second long rail. Try and beat 17. We've just rocked up at the spot. We're at the curve ledge that you probably would have seen in What's Brewing last week, and I also put a clip on my Instagram of it. This one is brand new.
like it's literally been here for a few weeks. It is a polished, poured concrete curved ledge. Now, in the UK, that's fairly rare. In the Southwest, it's unheard of. So to be blessed with a brand new spot as good as this is absolutely incredible. Big up Andrew Moorish for sharing this one with us. I think his mate cycled past and saw it, and Andrew put it in the chat and let us know. So yeah, thank you for sharing that with us, dude. Much appreciated. But it's amazing. It's not the easiest thing to skate. It's quite tight and whippy, and one way the run-up's downhill, one way the run-up's uphill. It's a little bit weird, but it's amazing. It is such a good ledge. And also, miraculously, it's dry here. It was hammering it down on the way up, and somehow it looks like the rain has just missed this little area. The sky's a little bit grey and a little bit blue, so we're not going to waste too much time. We're just going to get straight down there, try and get some tricks down, get the legs going again, and I'm hoping moving around is going to dry me out a bit. I've had the heating on the van in full, and I'm still a bit soggy and a bit moist from that first long rail. Also counted up the clips, and it was 15 goes. So that's what I've got to beat. But obviously, like I said, there's a few other spots I want to hit first, and then we'll go to the other long rail and probably finish the day off there. So yeah, we're going to get down to the curved ledge, have a little skate, and see what we can get. Here we are. What a dream. She is so fresh. It is like the smoothest material I've ever seen. I can't lie. Yeah, we have been absolutely blessed with this. There's also two slightly shorter ones over the other side, which I might have a little go on, but this one is the winner. It's pretty damn perfect. The posts kind of look off-putting, but they're really not too bad. And it's in a pretty sweet location as well. Like, views are pretty good. But yeah, she is a beauty. So I'm just going to get the skates on, do a few warm-up tricks, see what we can get. Andrew's come out for the session as well, and he's brought the bloody rain with him, hasn't he? Typical. Got one terrible trick in, and it's already raining pretty damn hard. So I'm going to keep going just for a little bit, but once it's slippery on top, it's pretty dangerous. Looks like it's going to pass. What do you reckon?
You should do. He's looking at way now.
Weatherman Moorish.
Yeah.
He's giving it the all clear.
Fingers crossed.
Alright, quick update. We're trying to salvage the spot. Got like 2 or 3 tricks in, and it was actually raining, and it's so slippery on top where you come off. So Andrew's got the tools for the job. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, buddy. Legend. Yeah, we're just trying to dry it off. Hopefully the sun will stay out. It's like a summer's day now, but literally this is the UK for you in the winter. We'll try and get a few more tricks and then maybe move on.
Oh my god. What? That's over.
Alright, it's rained again, this time pretty damn heavy. The ledge is just so slippery on top. The floor's not too bad, but the ledge, like if you miss, So I'm gonna go and try a little something different. Might go to a car park for a bit, see if it dries off. Still got some clips I was really happy with. I wanted to get that acid, True Mystery out of top acid. I got it, but I wasn't overly happy with it, but can definitely come back and session this again. Time to get out of here, do you reckon, mate? It's a bit bloody wet, isn't it? Alright, so I've decided to come straight to the school that's got the long rail in. I want to try and complete today's challenge. I did want to go to some other spots, like I mentioned earlier, in between the two rails. We did get the curve ledge in, but it's rained so hard, it's basically written everything off. So I want to try and complete today's challenge before anything. The school is going to be super slippery, like it doesn't look too inviting, but I want to try and get it done. I've just had a look, the rail's still there, everything's good to go. It's soppy, it just is what it is. I've got to deal with it, and I've also got to lie on the floor to get under the fence. So it is what it is. I'm just going to do it. I'm already wet, I'm already cold, so I'm just going to get in there, try and get it done. 15 is what I've got to beat. Let's see if we can do it. All right, I'm in. I literally got stuck under the fence. I've either put weight on or they've changed the height of that fence because I got seriously stuck. It started raining again. Like, I'm over it. I don't really care anymore. I'm already wet. I'm right by the rail. Just going to get the skate straight on, chuck some wax on it, get down it. I'm going to do it first go. That's the spirit, right? Skates are on. We're in. I'm going to show you guys the spot quickly. I feel like it's longer than the other one. It looks longer. The floor is obviously soaking wet, but it's not got that horrible muddy puddle that I got stepped through. I've tried to put some wax on, but it doesn't feel like it's taking very well. I think because the rail is so wet. So my foot doesn't feel like it's going to slide on the rail all that well. I've got to give it a go. Either way, I'm going to give it my absolute best shot. We've got to beat 15. I'm going to wear the little mic and see if it stays in range. I feel like I'm going to get about halfway down the rail and it's going to cut out, but I'm going to give that a go. It's also getting on a bit in time, so the sun is starting to go down. Not that the sun's really been out today, but you know what I mean. It's starting to get a little bit dark. So I'm not going to mess around. Just going to pop you guys on the tripod and get straight on with it. Let's beat 15. Alright, that third try was a damn good effort. That wasn't far off doing all of it. Unfortunately, I can't plug the microphone in. My phone battery is really low, so I have to have the power pack plugged in. That's where the microphone goes. But that's a solid effort. We're going to beat that 15. Seven goes. I will happily take that. I'll be honest, I thought the whole way down that I was coming off that one. The balance was not pretty, but we got off the end. I kept thinking I'm coming off, I'm staying on, I'm coming off. Yeah, we did it. I'm happy with that. And it actually slid pretty good. The run up was fine considering how wet it is. We've done it. Literally over half of the first amount. So 15 on the first one, 7 on the second. It's quite a long one. It is quite long. Bit of a shame that I couldn't wear the mic. That would have been quite funny, me talking on the rail. But I'm actually going to do a quick tester. I'm going to unplug the battery pack, put the mic on, see if I can do it back to back again. Let's give it a little go, see what it does. All right, a little bit of wax, sticking at the start a bit. That's going to get us to where we need. So I'm coming to you. I'm coming from here to you on this rail, off the end, clean balance, no messing around. I really hope it's picking the audio up, else I'm completely wasting my time. One little look. Let's get it. Come on, eBay microphone. Do me proud. All right, we're on. Good start. Actually quite hard to talk and balance at the same time. I don't know why it makes a difference. We're slowing down. We're really slowing down. Oh God, we're really slowing down. Oh my God, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. All right, that's content right there, baby. Let's go and try that again. All right, mic check 1, 2. Loud and clear, I hope so. I hope you can hear me. Otherwise, all this is completely pointless. I need to go quicker so I don't stop like that last one. I put more wax on it. I'm hoping for the best. I'm coming from here to you on the rail, surfing it, loving it, styling it out. Who cares if it's wet? I'm having fun. Hyping it up. Here we come. See what this eBay £20 bad boy does. Give you the live feed. Let's get down it. All right, good start. We're on. Speed is much better. Surprisingly hard to talk and balance at the same time. It really shouldn't make a difference, but so far we're doing it. All right, I'm past that point that we came off last time. Getting to the end, we've done it. Thank you very much. There we go, sports fans. So I really hope you can hear that. Maybe it's going to kick in like halfway down the rail. I'm going to put the footage in regardless, whatever happens, because it'd be quite funny. But there you go. 7 goes on this one, 15 on the first one. The first one was way more difficult. That horrible run up, that mud. The rail was a bit more wobbly and bendy. The kinks weren't as like regular. It was kind of like one would go down for a bit and then flat and then suddenly down. Whereas this one's just like mellow. This one's actually super fun to ride. But yeah, there you go. I'm going to get out of this school, go and get some food, top myself up with some liquids. We'll do a little van tour, talk about the Patreon, have a little recap on the day. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, going to give you guys a quick little van tour. So she is an 07 plate Sprinter, medium wheelbase, high roof. It's got this cool sort of Raptor effect paint, which I'm really into. That's kind of what sold it to me. So side window that opens up. Let you guys have a little look in the back. It's pretty cushy. So I haven't really done much at all to it as it stands. Obviously I did the camo bedding, you can probably guess. So yeah, I've got the bed at the top. I've done some little bits down here. I've got a nice little diesel heater. There's a solar panel on the roof. So I've got like all my controls for the electrics and stuff there. And there's a leisure battery, so I don't have to have the van running all night for the heater and stuff. So I've got a little section here which is eventually going to have all the tools in. I've got like a brush, rub brick and a few bits as it stands, but I want to have like a leaf blower, a spade, like boards, cement ready to go. And I'm actually going to cut the end bit out so it goes through into this bit, so I can have like some really long P-rails and stuff. In here I've just got like odds and ends and little bits that I use. I'm going to keep the space open, so if I ever need to transport some big stuff I can do. But yeah, it's all insulated and done quite nicely. So that's it from the back. Shut the doors up and then come around the side. We've got another side window and have a little look in here. Lovely. So yeah, it's pretty cozy. There's like a gas hob and little sink and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty cushy. So my plans are I'm going to put like a little shower unit in, which will be hidden by a seat. So you basically lift the seat up, your shower tray is there, then you hang a curtain up so it doesn't use up too much space. I'm going to move some things about. It needs a lot more storage and stuff like that. I've actually built already, I've done this, it's kind of hard to see on the wide, but I built this shelf, so I've got a whole load of extra storage in there. Kind of looks standard. I've carpeted that up and fitted that in quite nicely. But yeah, I just need to do a few little bits, make it suitable for the skate trips, get the kit in there so I can do a bit of everything. I've also got like a little roof vent and some lights fitted. But yeah, I'm really happy with it as it stands. Like I said, I just need to do a few little bits to make it more my own, and we'll be good to go onto the adventures, go further afield. There you go, quick look around the van. So there's not an awful lot to show. It's just a basic kitted out van. I will give you guys little updates when I start doing other bits to it, like when I get the shower in and the storage, and show you like the rails that I'm going to build to fit in it and stuff. Everyone that finds out that I've got a camper asks me what it's called. I didn't know this was a thing, but suggestions for the name of the van, please. I was thinking like Big Green, but I don't know if that's a bit boring and basic. So yeah, any suggestions for the van? I'm completely open. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to head into the centre, get some food like I mentioned. I might still skate a few spots. I might have a little look around the town, see if I can find a little something that's not too slippery. So yeah, I'm going to head into town. I'll give you guys a little shout when I've caught up and decided what I'm going to do. As you guys just saw, I've had a pretty monstrous dinner and a big vegan milkshake to wash it down. So it's fair to say I do not feel like skating anymore. I'm in that food coma sort of feeling at the moment, but it was really good. For those of you that care, it's called Eat the Bird, and they do like really good chicken, really good vegan chicken, and yeah, vegan milkshakes and all sorts of naughty goodness. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied, feeling pretty good, pretty full after a fun session. So little recap on the day. It's been pretty damn good, particularly when you take into account how bad the weather's been. I got the first rail done and dusted. It absolutely hammered it down. I'm still wet from that first session, but we got it done. 15 goes, pretty happy with that. The skates still need a big clean. Then when I got to the curve ledge, it was remarkably bone dry, even though I've been driving through the rain to get there. Then it rained pretty quick in, but passed. Andrew squeegeed the ledge off, then the ledge actually dried pretty quick. Got another few tricks in, and then it really went for it. So unfortunately, it was just a bit hit and miss there. I'm still really happy with some of the tricks, particularly the back torque, step back acid, all the way round to forward acid. That one felt really cool. I've not done that one. And yeah, it was just fun to skate that ledge. It's an incredible spot, so I was happy just to get a few tricks in on that. A bit of a shame that I couldn't hit the other stuff that I wanted to today, the square rail, and there's a few other little bits that I wanted to do. But we still got the challenge done. I managed to get the long rail done at the end in 7 goes, which I was pretty ecstatic about. Again, it was super slippery. The rail wasn't sliding properly. It was raining, then it stopped, and like, oh, it's just not been the perfect day for it. But I'm really happy that I pushed through, got out, made it happen. Definitely need a new set of bearings, and definitely need to give my skates a good clean tonight, because I'm back out tomorrow filming a What's Brewing episode in Plymouth, so I'm quite excited for that one. I did mention at the start, and I think about halfway through the video, that I have now created a Patreon. There's obviously absolutely no pressure whatsoever for any of you to join. It's just a platform that I've created where you guys can support me if you wish to. Completely understand that times are very difficult for everyone at the moment, but I'm sure you guys can appreciate I put a lot of time, effort and money into making these videos. Obviously, I'm only doing it for my own satisfaction. Obviously, it gets me hyped that you guys are loving it, and that it gets you inspired and makes you guys want to get out and skate and do stuff like that. But I'm doing it for the love and for my happiness. So anything that you guys can help out with is massively appreciated. Any little amount helps. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you put in. I'm also going to put a PayPal link if you just want to do like a little one-off payment. But like I said, there is absolutely no pressure. This isn't me begging for money. I've just set it up in case you guys want to support me, and then obviously I'm going to be giving back to those people that are on board with the Patreon. There's going to be exclusive content. There's going to be early releases on all the YouTube vlogs, the Blading with Bill series, what we're doing now. I've got a lot of unseen footage and unreleased edits that I'm going to be putting on there. I'm also going to be doing some product reviews and some skate modification and just other general sort of blade related stuff. So I'm quite excited to step into this Patreon journey. So yeah, anyone that wants to join that, it's massively appreciated. You can always just chuck a little donation on my PayPal. You know, it's just there as an option. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do it. I thought I'd at least put 10 episodes out so you guys can get a feel of what the content's going to be like. Obviously, I am trying my absolute best to do this weekly. It's not easy, and obviously on days like this where I'm really pushing through and lying on the floor in the wet and stuff like that, you know, you can help me get my clothes dry clean, right? But yeah, the option is there, and if any of you want to help me out in that way, yeah, you're incredible. You're all incredible anyway for supporting me on this journey. So yeah, gonna sign out there, gonna end the video. You guys got a little van tour as well. You can see what's in the future with that. I have had a hell of a fun day, pretty stoked with some of the tricks, pretty happy with how quick I got the second rail. The first one I was still good because of the floor, and I'm also really hoping that the microphone worked from the top of that rail. I haven't actually watched the footage back to check yet, but I'll find that out when I edit it. So yeah, that was episode 10. We're in double digits. We're having so much fun with it. Like, share, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, tell your mates, tell your family, tell your dog, tell your cat, let everyone know. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.